Now we're going to discuss the upper floor of the house. So to get upstairs, this is the staircase here on the first floor. Simply go up that staircase, and this is then obviously a stairwell. And then upstairs we have a bar. I haven't decided if this is a wet bar or a dry bar, but it's mostly just for snacks and stuff when watching movies or playing games up here and kind of hanging out. So there will definitely be a microwave and a little mini fridge or something, and we may or may not throw in a sink, but we'll discuss that later. So that's what this is here: countertop height, cabinets underneath, mostly drawers, because I call it the baseball rule of cabinets, and basically anything below your navel in baseball you should catch with your glove facing down like a U shape, and if it's above your navel you should squat a little bit or turn your glove sideways so you catch it um, like that. Well, similarly with cabinets, anything below your navel should be a drawer, and anything above your navel should be a door. So I'm highly against cabinets below the navel because cabinets down low are useless. I really don't like them at all. So, anyways, so this will be drawer set cabinets. And then over here we have a tabletop of sorts with some stools behind it. And then couch, coffee table, whatever, loungy chair, toy chests, and this will probably be a projector screen. And I'm not sure if I'll do a short throw projector off the side of the wall or off the ceiling. I'll have to determine how I want to go about it exactly, but this wall will probably just be a half wall rather than a full wall, but I may do some sort of fancy something there as well. Not entirely sure exactly how I want to go about that. We have the balcony off the front. This is facing east, so this will pull in early morning light, but not a whole ton of heat. And I'm not too worried about heat in general. These are the windows. I'll get into the breakdown on all of my windows later, but they're all triple pane European windows from Poland. And so the U value is like 0.15, and I'll get into all that nonsense to explain what all that means later. But it's going to be a 3-panel slider, so we'll have one fixed unit and then 2 active units. So this will open up to be about 10 feet wide, 10 or 11 feet opening, and then about 5 feet just glass. And then over here we have a storage room because we are along rectangular shape for the house. We don't have a whole lot of way to make large square spaces like you would in like a more square shaped house, and so I'm having to find interesting ways of getting storage that I need. And so I determined what I'm going to do is basically just shorten this room by about 30 inches and put a bifold door there, and the same sort of door that I'm putting in the garage downstairs to separate them. I've designed the system based on other partition doors that I've seen, but I'll be custom making it because I can't find one that suits me. But it'll be covered with an acoustic panel, so this will just look like a wall of an acoustic panel. And then here will be big enough for all sorts of cubby storage and stuff of that nature. So that's what this whole area will be. And then this is a pool table drawn in, but mostly this will be a game room, so it might be a pool table, might have a wrestling mat right here. This is basically the giant rec room of the house. And then we come downstairs or down the hallway, and then on this side of the hallway we have the office. So we'll have the office here. We'll do some shelving here. And then we have my boys' room, and we have full height cabinets, which for this built in here, and then a desk. And then on the opposite side of that, without a wall in between, it's just the cabinets make the wall. Then we have the reverse for my daughter's room, so she has her upright full cabinets and then her desk. I prefer built-in wardrobes rather than closets, so these are similar to like an IKEA pack system. If anyone's familiar with that, I'll probably be having them made by the same people who make my cabinets for my kitchen, and do it all in European style because that's the style for everything in this house. Then my daughter's room, shelf over there. She specifically has mentioned she wants a shelf for all of her dragons, so this is going to be an interesting design of what we end up going with here, but that's for her dragons. And then we have a laundry room right here, which hopefully I'm going to do a cool doorway on that. We'll see when we get to that point. And at the end of the hall we have a door which goes to the balcony, which goes upstairs, or then again goes downstairs, so you can get off at the balcony from the upstairs level. And that's it for this video. I'll go ahead and do the upper half of the this floor plan in the next video. Thanks.